ZDF Kultur auf dem Wacken Festival, heute mit Pretty Maids, beziehungsweise dem Sänger von Pretty Maids. Hier ist Ronnie. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. Mass.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you will.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Motherland. It's been out for 3 months, I guess, 3 or 4 months. How did it go so far?
Very well. Very well. I mean, CD sales in generally, is going downhill anyway, But I mean, the reaction from the fans, from the critics, it's been, tremendous. I mean, I think I don't think we had so good reviews since we did Future World back in the 80s. The album before Motherland, Pandemonium, had very good reviews too, and I think Motherland was a tough one to follow, but we just went in, wrote the songs we did, and that's it, and unfortunately people liked it, so that's cool. We're going to start a tour in September,
You're one of the rare Danish heavy metal bands we have on that couch. How comes that you could survive for such a long time? It's been more than 30 years.
What else could I do? No,
That's the question.
Yeah.
Can you do anything else?
No, it's basically we enjoyed it. I mean, we had a break. We didn't break up, but we had a break from 2002 up to 2006, where we didn't really. Well, I was like fed up after 20 years. I just needed a break, because I think we did the same routine every year. A new album, a promotional tour, and and a tour after that, and then back into the studio and stuff. I just need a little break. But then we did a little European tour in 2008. And really had the desire again. Then we started writing for Pandemonium in 2009, and we got the desire to play, and we got a great band today. And socially, it's very functional. We're having a real good time together, and that really helps. But I mean, our career has been going, up and down, like it. So if it wasn't for a good sense of humor, I mean, we probably would have been breaking out years ago. I don't know.
Let's talk about the downs, because they're much more interesting than the ups, I guess. What was the point in your career where you said, oh my God, what have I done? Why did I do this? Why didn't I learn something real serious?
I don't think we've never been there, really. I mean, but I think like 2002, when we did the Planet Panic album, was like, because everything was...
You could find a label and stuff like this, right?
Oh, we could find a label, but we were like, that was about the time I got fed up with things, because, I mean, the CD sales were going very much down, and we had a management who went bankrupt, and stuff. We lost a lot of money and shit like that, That was a terrible year, generally. Yeah. Actually, that was the last year we played Wacken. Last time we played Wacken.
So but, hopefully
we never considered breaking up like that, We were just a little fed up with it, But now we're happy. I mean, even though the sales are going down, we're doing a lot of gigs, and that's really the fun part of it, is playing live. That's what we enjoy the most.
What's your opinion? How could you explain the fact that so many heavy metal bands can survive for such a long time, compared to other genres where bands, I don't know, survive for 5 or 6 years?
I think for that, there's one good explanation, is that, heavy metal fans are very loyal. I mean, if they like you, they're really behind you.
And you think they're more loyal than other?
I think,
fans?
Yeah, I think it's the most loyal audience you can get, I think. I mean, if you take a country like Germany, it has always been our key market, during all the years, actually. And they're still there. They're still coming out to see such a bunch of old farts like us. But fortunately, we got new fans on board as well, which is great. But I think heavy metal fans, hard rock fans, is the best fans you can get in the world. Definitely.
Sometimes when we do these interviews here, I imagine what will happen with Wacken Festival in 10 years or in 20 years. Because there's so many bands who are around for 30, 40 years sometimes. We had Deep Purple here, Motorhead, Anthrax, whatever. They're all around for 30 years. What's happening in 20 years? Is heavy metal dying out then?
I don't think, heavy metal or hard rock will never die. I doubt that. I mean, nobody can predict about the future, but look at a band like Deep Purple. I mean, of course, hard rock and heavy metal has its ups and downs, like through the 90s. There was all these subcultures, like kind of stuff going on as well, but heavy metal still survived. And in the 90s, there wasn't the same kind of attention to hard rock as it is today. But look at these people. I mean, there's like 75,000 people, whatever it is.
It is amazing.
It just says it all. And there's a lot of big hard rock, heavy metal festivals going on in Europe, like Sweden Rock, like Hellfest in France, that kind of stuff, Bang Your Head, so... There's definitely a market still, yeah.
You've had that experience before because you played Wacken before. What is happening compared to other festivals when you go on stage at Wacken Festival? The stages are just behind you.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many people. I think it's going to be massive. If everything works and we don't have any technical problems and I don't faint because of the heat, it's just going to be great. I've played here before, and every time we played Wacken, it's been great. It's been one great party. We always, go in there, do the best we can, get the crowd going, get people singing along, so people feel that they are a part of the party, That's our aim. That's what we're going for. Absolutely. We'll do that today as well. Oh, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard. Thank you very much,
Oh, you're
Ronnie.
welcome, man.
Pretty Maids.